Developing news, the KNP complex fire has been burning in Tulare County for over a week, and now firefighters are working to protect the world's largest tree. Our Gabe Salazar has the latest.
Yeah, that's right. Just something to keep in mind here is that the Sequoia National Park is actually closed to the public. Now, just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here, so we were getting ready to visit the General Sherman tree all morning long, but park officials have deemed it too dangerous to actually go and visit the giant forest because of how the colony fire has grown in a matter of minutes. Now, park officials are using these fire-resistant aluminum blankets, hoping to protect the world's largest tree, the General Sherman. General Sherman standing in the path of the KNP complex fire, which is made up of the Colony, Paradise, and Cabin fires.
The fire is changing. It is very dynamic, and we want people to be aware of those conditions as best as they're able to do so. In
fact, our crew was getting ready to head up to the giant forest when those plans were canceled because the Colony fire flanked the area where we were supposed to pass through. All right, so we were just wrapping up our interviews with park officials just now, and we just saw a mad dash of fire crews essentially rushing out of the giant forest where we were planning to go all day long. And that just gives you an idea of how fluid this situation is. You never know how fast fires can spread. So right now we are trying to head out to safety.
We have the ability to use something that's known as structure wrap. Structure wrap is basically made out of aluminum and woven silica, and it's actually the same material that our fire shelters are made out of.
Park officials say there are more than 2,000 giant sequoias in the national park. Even though these giant trees have adapted to fire and even rely on the heat from fires to thrive, they cannot withstand large fires, which is why there is an increased concern for them.
Parks over the past few years have done low-intensity prescribed burns around many of the sequoia groves. However, some of them haven't seen fire in over 100 years.
And just to give you an idea of the conditions that we're dealing with here, we're here at the Lost Grove in Sequoia National Park. And if you take a look behind me, you can see just how thick that smoke is. And park officials say that's only going to get worse as the night goes on. For now, reporting in Sequoia National Park, back to you.
And also in Tulare.